The fall from the big ball of stuff was not kind to Valeriano's equipment. But amidst the shattered glass and broken contraptions, some useful things can still be found. Dust of the red crystal glows with heat. Sprinkle it over wood and wait for it to catch fire. In some caves, all you need is good food and a comfortable place to sleep. In caves, there is no time to sleep or be awake. Everyone wakes up when they feel rested. Unless you are awakened by too much enthusiasm. With the smile on their face and curiosity in their eye, the hikers continue on their merry way. Giants tend to guard bridges from anyone wishing to cross them, but would probably not be opposed to bribery. Bridge giants are famous for their love of exquisite perfumes. Luckily, Valeriano remembers a fitting recipe in the Book of Caves. Red crystal emanates warmth and nullifies poison. Satisfied with the smell of victory, the bridge giant can go home, overjoyed with delight. Spearworms will not let anyone pass until they tidy up all the things they scattered during the last night's festivities. It's a playing card, perfect for your card collection in the Book of Caves. With the village cleaned up, the worms are ready for the new celebration and a new mess. Cave hikers encounter the biggest town they've ever seen. The big city is mostly empty during lunchtime. Only the ship salesman is working because he already had lunch for breakfast. But is there a way to reach him across the river? Statue of the sentient sunflower spawns a diamond every now and then. But what is the combination to reach it?
Viva! Valeriano!
The market offers many wonderful products, some for free, others for barter. The ladder is barely hanging. It can easily be dropped by good rhythm. The ladder is barely hanging. It can easily be dropped by good rhythm. The ladder is barely hanging. It can easily be dropped by good rhythm. The traders are more than happy to show their terrible singing abilities, but one of them says his mother won't let him sing until he grows some horns. A teddy bear found lying around in exchange for some weird plants. Seems like a fair deal. Green crystal emanates life. Spread it around the plant to make it blossom. Green crystal buds melted in green crystal solution makes a potion of growth. The traders sing in beautifully harmonious chaos. Perhaps they would be more adept with musical instruments. But which trader plays which instrument? Owners of the fair cannot play their card game properly. They forgot their clubs, hearts, and spades in the city spa. In the city spa, everyone can take one polylith. Polyliths are like monoliths, but more numerous. If they are correctly stacked, Vuvo can easily climb them.
Zither. 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 Valeriano.
The cave town sleepling is not even aware there's a shower above his head. Frog Echo is the best fisherman in all the caves. He can fish anything he wants from even the smallest puddle. This pair hasn't left the city spa since it was built. The holy cyclodeer says he needs diamonds to meditate, but the truth is, he just holds them for appearances. One diamond was generously gifted, and Valeriano just conceived a way to get the other one. Red mushrooms are popular for their plasticity. Mixed with the red crystal, the red mushroom becomes explosive. It's best to coat them with an inert substance. Valeriano decided to name this move the volcano hop. They say that renouncing physical possessions is the best path to enlightenment.
italiano.
Not many cities are so wealthy that visitors can buy a boat with diamonds they found laying around. Lava River is long and full of amazing alchemical materials and possibly some lost playing cards as well. Who would know that a lost box in the river of lava would contain an exquisite new alchemical burner? From now on, the trip through the caves can only get better and better. Aki can easily grab a branch, but how can she help her friends so they don't stay rowing in panic for all eternity? The way across the lava river is only possible across the lava bridge, but it needs to be activated. Valeriano thinks he has a potion for such an occasion. The deep, tall grass hides the ugly vice, a flower with such a potent scent one can smell it from 3 caves away. Blue crystal radiates cold. Put it on a plate to cool off a hot potion. Some alchemists say that a smelly liquid, when boiled, then quickly cooled off, makes an essence of love. Some alchemists say that a smelly liquid, when boiled, then quickly cooled off, makes an essence of love. An old, abandoned settlement lies in ruins. Vuvo thinks he could find a way to the other side of the lava fall.
Valeriano. Valeriano.
What a strange place. When one door opens, another closes, or opens. Is there a good combination of doors on this side of the river?
Valeriano.
There seems to be no way of opening the big door, but a tiny one is just enough for Vuvo to squeeze through. Vuvo found the way to the other side. Now he needs to find the way for his friends to pass.
Valeriano. Viva. Viva.
Dragoat can make his own shortcut, but politely asks for help with collecting some art pieces for his home collection. Growth potion is very useful in caves with such abundant fungi. It is for the best if Valeriano made a lot more of it.
Viva. Viva.
Floating mushrooms grow uncontrollably. That's fine, as long as they grow in the right direction. after spending too much time on a floating mushroom, feeling the ground underneath one's feet is pure bliss. Vuvo invented a contraption that can throw Valeriano's potions all the way to the ceiling. He invented a so-called slingshot. Congratulations, Vuvo.
Valeriano.
One of the plants of the ceiling has a potential to grow enough and break the frozen sinkhole. Good thing Valeriano made additional potions of growth. The seed that broke the entrance is now itself an obstacle. Luckily, Vuvo is hungry. Vuvo is always hungry.
Valeriano.
Not all parts of the giant seed are edible. Vuvo ate too much. He can neither eat nor travel like this. Good thing this cave has the ideal ingredients for reversing time. If you warm up a crystal full of cold energy, you can make a concoction of unstable contradiction. The seed of life and the hot crystal of cold made a black hole that eats through space-time and sends the world back to recent past. Vuvo ate too much. He can neither eat nor travel like this. Good thing this cave has the ideal ingredients for reversing time. The giant seed has been dug out enough for the hikers to keep falling. Unknown lakes can get cold and scary, but Aki feels right at home in them. Underwater caves are inhabited by many underwater creatures living in their underwater harmony. underwater snail mouse loves making tall towers from seashells, but today he doesn't feel ready to do it on his own. To nobody's surprise, that door was hiding another cork. Sometimes I wonder, do the denizens of the lake need to do this whenever they want to go anywhere? Under the collapsed rocks, there is a dragon fairy. It's not polite to leave him buried like that. The dragon fairy is free, but his leg is hurt. Luckily, these moist and slimy caves are full of medicinal herbs. Green crystal emanates life. If you grind it up while submerged in water, you can get a healthy and adhesive compound. The healing plant is ready to be wrapped around the dragon fairy's leg. Time to eat and rest. In such moist caves, it would be prudent to make a canopy. Dragon Fairy breathes magical fire. It makes him a dangerous but everyone's favorite guest at every party. Tumblebrush is a tough meal, but when roasted, it's as sweet as honey. After a good rest, it's time to say goodbye to the fairy dragon who will not join the hikers in Crystal Caves because his aunt is cooking tumblebrush in savage radish sauce. Crystal Caves are famously wind-free. This shoelace is pendulated by pure magic.
Viva!
Crystals glow, rocks hop. Some say the magical rocks can read your mind and love to hear people who are willing to talk about their problems. Rays of magical light reflect off the crystals. Crossing them would cause a white hole to open towards the unknown caves. Far from civilization, the legendary blind trader sadly sits, for he has nothing to sell. The electrostatic refabricator is one of the most powerful alchemical tools.
Valeriano, Valeriano.
Now that the trader is fully stocked, he can happily trade again, and the hikers can continue on their merry way. The giant multi-scented labworm can spend her whole life in one place. But how can our heroes pass through if she doesn't move? If it worked on the giant, maybe it could work on the lobworm. Time to make another smell potion. All goods have their price. Luckily, Valeriano can easily make gold with just one drawing, and the trader is happy to give away his sign. The other side of the paper is empty and ready for drawing.
Viva!
The finer the fur, the finer the gold. But nobody's really sure that all this hassle is worth the smell of burning hair. The gold is ready to be cooled off on the plate. Hikers now have all the gold they would ever need, so now it's time to do some more useful alchemy. Electrostatic refabricator can turn wood into fungi and change the color of crystals. It's the best friend of every alchemist. The giant, multi-scented lobworm likes the new smell. Maybe she liked it too much. The lobworm already forgot there's a subtenant in her fourth stomach.
Valeriano.
The ladies refuse to help with finding the exit. They should somehow be appeased.
Valeriano. Valeriano.
Whenever Valeriano tries taking to strangers, he gets too nervous and gives up. Vuvo has a perfect idea for a gift.
Valeriano. Viva! Valeriano. Viva! Viva! Valeriano.
A slimy ball with a green worm is the worst present they ever saw. How will the lobworm react to so much aggression within her? Finally, some fresh air, if we can call it that way. To continue the trip, Vuvo has a new contraption, an airship. Even though these trees look dried out, inside them are large supplies of floating seeds. Lightly pushing one is enough for some seeds to take flight.
Viva! 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 Valeriano. Valeriano.
Bubbly plants, old bathtub, naturally occurring ropes, discarded pipe. To us, it's garbage. To Vuvo, these are parts for an airship. Filled with the finest of gases, Vuvo's airship took our heroes to a long and windy journey. Cavern winds are stable yet moody. In some places, winds are moodier than in others. Guards have been posted at this gate for so long, they themselves are no longer sure why they're guarding it. To continue, cave hikers must answer the hardest question that the guards conceived today. Aki's attempt at answering was complex but vague, also wrong. Whenever Valeriano tries taking to strangers, he gets too nervous and gives up. Vuvo didn't even bother listening to the question. It's finally time for Valeriano to overcome his shyness and give the answer. But his answer is also wrong. Either that or the guards don't even know the answer themselves. Sometimes even saying the wrong thing can provide the right results. Friendship is a wonderful thing, but it is time to head on, as soon as someone moves all these rocks that are blocking the door. In the clay caves, the clay dancer knows all the secret moves to achieve teleportation. Good thing Valeriano and Vuvo took dancing lessons. It is easy to get lost in many caves, but this is a literal labyrinth. Three doors. Which one is the correct one? Probably none of them. Dark lakes hide many secrets. This one hides many shields. In the caves, the center of every labyrinth features a shaman's home, and in front of that home, there's always some doofus guarding the entrance. This creature calls itself Minotaur. Looks nothing like a Minotaur, but nobody dares to say that in front of it. There is only one shield that could stop Minotaur. It would be a very fortunate coincidence if that exact shield was hiding in this labyrinth. We already met these ladies at their home. Now we meet them at their workplace. Dark lakes hide many secrets. This one hides many shields. This is not the shield that can stop the Minotaur. This is also the wrong shield. Sometimes it's worth looking at tiny details. This is also the wrong shield. Sometimes it's worth looking at tiny details. Mushroom Shaman and Valeriano decided to make a potion of flight, the dream of any cave explorer. But they're missing the most important ingredient. The flying potion is needed to make the potion of flight.
Valeriano. Valeriano. Time to charge my gun. Valeriano.
Seeing the picture of themselves, the ladies leave their job to go home and enjoy looking at themselves. Mushroom Shaman and Valeriano decided to make a potion of flight, the dream of any cave explorer. Fuzzy Bone Crusher loves chewing on bones. Her saliva can turn some specific bones into important alchemical ingredients. Mushroom Shaman and Valeriano decided to make a potion of flight, the dream of any cave explorer. The potion is ready. Whoever drinks it can fly like a fly. Mushroom Shaman drank the whole potion of flight by himself and flew away. But there's an exit below him. Where does it go? One way to find out. This may well turn out to be one of those eternal holes where you fall forever and ever. What do you know? It was a hole that leads to a cave with an infinitely high ceiling, and people in it are just getting ready to have a party.